Oh, hello everybody. This is Dan from the Rock Nerd Radio Show here on YouTube, and today is a very special day because Deathsaurus is here.
Come geek out with us on the Rock Nerd Radio Show.
Alright, so quite honestly, rather than do like a whole review or whatever, I'm just going to do a nice unboxing for Deathsaurus. I've been waiting for this for a very long time. When that HasLab campaign was announced, I backed it within minutes of it being announced. While the promotion video was still rolling out, that few got to introduce. I went to Pulse and bought into it. Probably one of the first like 100 people. I'm not trying to brag about that, but yeah, I backed this so quick. Quick look at the box. You can see pictures of the figure here on the back. Pictures of the accessories here on the side. Just a nice Transformers branding in Decepticon purple here. And of course, that beautiful, beautiful box art. I love it so much. Definitely complimenting the Star Saber figure that came out last year. And God, I'm just so happy. You know, I have been working on getting my legs tattooed. And my right leg specifically, I have a bunch of Decepticons on. And I said that I would get a Deathsaurus tattoo, or I kind of always wanted to, but when the campaign happened, when they announced the figure, I was like, oh, if he gets funded, I'll get a Deathsaurus tattoo. I put that online like it was some great proclamation, declaration, and I did indeed get it after that campaign successfully funded. But let's check out what's in the box. First things first. We get this box, and I haven't opened any of this yet, so this is my honest to goodness it's my real reaction to all this stuff. So first box we have, oh boy, okay, hang on. We have stuff zip tied in. These look to be like some accessories. Yes, it looks like in this box. Gotta get wire ties, or my snips out, but we have the throne here, as well as the mace and the living metal destroying gun. So that looks pretty cool. I'll probably get my snips and snip some of this out. You know, I'm gonna do that now. All right, got my little snippies. So I'm just gonna snip the ties here so I can start to take stuff out. I'm already loving what I see. This is the, I want to be careful not to scuff anything up. This is the throne, and this thing is, this thing is hefty. This is big. I don't know if I'm going to display him in the throne, if I'm being honest, but there's a chance I might. It does have weapon storage on the back, so you can see all the little ports there. I do know that, but man, this looks so cool. You got to know, as I'm sitting here clipping things out real quick, when I got back into collecting Transformers in the mid-2000s, you know, when I stopped collecting Transformers, the internet wasn't really a thing. So there was so much I didn't know about. And upon getting back into it and learning about all the Japanese continuity stuff, I got really interested, really invested in that, and Deathsaurus was one of those characters that like I saw pictures of, saw a little bit, a couple things on like early YouTube from Transformers Victory, and was like, oh, this character seems really cool. And I have a not complete G1 Deathsaurus, and that thing I loved. I still love it, but he as I said, he's not complete. So, I'm not going to sit here and like lament about it. I'm still happy to have a Deathsaurus, but I've loved that character since then. So there is that. But oh man, so he's got his mace on a great chain. This isn't like some crappy plastic. This is like, you can swing this around, do some damage. I like it. I do know there's weapon storage for that. Then there is also the living metal destroying cannon, which you can fold up. Stuck, and I don't want, there we go. All right, so I had to pop the handle out. So just so you know, the handle is in here. So when it's folded like this, you kind of gotta see how I just like that. There we go. That gets the handle out. and then it snaps together nicely. So look at that thing. Man, that looks so cool. And these move, these little like claw pieces on the gun move. Oh man, that's so cool. That's so cool. All right, cool. So that looks awesome. All right, there are 2 more boxes in here. We're gonna start with the small one, since I know, assumingly I know what's in the large one. But the small one has this handle, which at the moment might not look like much, but I have seen a couple things online. There we go. So we have his tail, which is also a shield. So when it folds like this, it becomes Deathsaurus's Kaiju Mode's tail. But when it's like this, it's a shield that can either go on his shoulder via this tab here, but there is this handle, so you can plug the handle in, and then this can be a handheld shield for Deathsaurus if you want. That is really cool. Throw that over there. We have one of his chest animals, or are we calling them breast animals? Because that's what they were in Japan. Just gotta figure out. I want to transform it to show everybody, but I don't want to do it incorrectly and break it. There we go. I mean, this is really just a box. How hard is it to transform a box? There we go. So here is the eagle beast. Oh man, that red looks so nice on this thing. Now granted, he probably won't be displayed much because I'm probably going to put him in his chest mode and just stick him in Deathsaurus' chest. But I believe he can perch on top of the throne, so there is that ability, which is kind of nice. I think I'm very happy about the breast animals because my G1 Deathsaurus does not have them, and even reproductions of them can get to be a little pricey. So yeah, this is the first time that I will have a Deathsaurus that has the chest animals, but I'm taking out the lion one now, which legs are backwards, but I think they transform to some degree. So like basically like these parts of the legs look like, I think they need to swing around, but there's this orange plastic here and I don't want to break that. So this is something I'm going to have to look at instructions for on how to make move. But you might notice that he doesn't have his wing things on. They come separately, and then they just kind of, there's a peg here, and you slide them on top like that. So that's how that works. As I said, there's the peg, hole in the, my thumb is covering the hole. There's the hole, you can see it, and it all just slides together like this. So here we have the tiger chest animal. It looks like his jaw is supposed to open. I'll play with that later. But yeah, and once I have him fully transformed and stuff, I'll be a little happier. He's got to be away. Right? Come on. Oh, I think I see it. Okay, it looks like these swivel out maybe? There we go. All right, so you have to kind of pull the wings out, which allows you to flip his legs around. You can kind of pop these back in. That's cool. A little unexpected, but cool. Man, this thing looks great. It looks awesome. I really like this. Out of one of the earlier boxes too, there is this flight stand, but the actual part for the flight stand isn't anywhere yet. That leaves me with this box. And if I had to guess what was in this box. Okay. This looks so good. Here, oh man, this Deathsaurus. There he is. Oh man, all right. Let me take him out. Let me get him out here. Oh man, here he is. There's more stuff in here, and honestly, I don't even care right now. This is, oh god, this looks so good. Look at this. Oh god, the wings, they articulate this way too, and they can move this way. Oh my god, this is exactly what I wanted Deathsaurus to be. You can store the mace back here. I'm not gonna go through the transformation on camera because I haven't done it yet, and B, you know, I'm not really sure how to do it. But God, just everything is nice and solid and ooh, nice and clicky. He's not flimsy, man. Like, this thing looks so good. Saw something about the knees that maybe it's for transformation. Like, these pieces on his knees come out, and you can kind of see in there that there's like a locking system. So that might be for certain parts of the transformation though, because right now he needs those. He does have ankle tilts, so you can stand with his legs spread apart like that. Oh man, nice. Oh god, look at that. Nice waist articulation and oh god, I'm having trouble putting this into words because I'm so friggin' happy right now. But yeah, articulated fingers. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my god. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. The head has some nice movement. It turns. It looks up and down. You might hear my cat in the background. I apologize. My god, this looks so good. I'm just gonna put him next to me for a minute. I want to focus on the other stuff in here as well, so you can see. There was that surprise tier, like final tier for the figure during the campaign, if you remember that. And that tier had the 2 missing patrol team, or whatever Micromaster team this was, which is neat because actually I had the American version of this team as a kid, so having all of these guys together now is neat. The rescue team, that's it, the rescue team. These actually feel like they were made a little bit better than the other Micromasters that we've gotten. These don't feel as flimsy or kind of like as fragile as them. So there's the boat one. I forget their names. Here's the ambulance one. I remember really liking the look of this when I was a kid because it was a cool looking Micromaster. Tiny pieces though. Let me tell you, this is a little hard to transform. There we go, and there we go. Like these look really nice. You know, for Micromasters, they look good. I'm not gonna sit here and spend too much time on them. There's also some blast effects in here, which honestly I could take or leave. I'm not the biggest fan of blast effects. The arrow for the first off, there's a very nicely packed instruction booklet here. That looks cool. The arrow for Deathsaurus is in here. If you want to have the lion breast as like the bow, then you can have him shoot an arrow. So the arrow's in here. The other thing that I'm very excited for that's in here is his awesome sword. Look at this thing. I mean, like it's pretty big. Oh god, that looks so cool. I'm gonna put it in his hand. We're gonna get to see him hold that. Oh yes. Oh my god, that looks so good. It looks so good. Oh man, you can have him raise it above his head if you want. Oh god, that looks it's so nice. It's so nice. Alright. Put him back down for a minute. God, he just feels, he's got nice proportions on him. Like, this is exactly what I wanted this figure to be. So this is the base, and the flight stand part can slide in here, but the throne can also go here, so regardless of how you use it, you do have this nice big, like, you know, base for the overall package. Alright, there's not much else I want to go through in here, or that I can go through. I'm gonna put all this down for a minute. I'm going to try to give you some thoughts about this figure without freaking out too much, because it just looks so cool. Like, this is exactly what I was hoping this Deathsaurus was gonna look like. I still have my G1 Deathsaurus on display, and because he's a G1 and a Japanese one at that, a little rare, I'm probably gonna keep him somewhere on my display. but this just looks fantastic. Even without the breast partners, he looks great. But you can fold him up, you can put him inside, and man, I'm so happy. This looks so good. Near as I can tell, I don't have any QC issues. Fingers crossed on that. I haven't transformed him yet, but the ratchets just sound so good. This looks so perfect. You know, I was telling myself, so last year when I did my top 10 Transformers of the year, people gave me some guff, if you look back in those comments, because I had Star Saber as one of the top picks, maybe even the #1 pick. People were like, oh, you shouldn't pick the HasLab, blah, blah, blah. Like, look, if it's something I bought and I feel like it deserves it, it does. I don't know if I can give this the #1 spot because I haven't had it. I'm not going to have it all year. By the time I do the countdown, I'll have it like maybe 15 days. God, it's definitely making the top 10. I'll tell you that much. This thing is just so cool. It looks so perfect. I'm so happy. I'm so incredibly happy by this. It's really cool. All right, well, I can say it's cool until I'm blue in the face. Maybe I'll put out a quick review of it transforming, maybe not. I'm sure there are a lot of other people who are better than me at doing those things on camera. I just wanted to get my reaction of opening it, seeing it. And this was all pure. Like, I didn't open this before and whatever. This was my... Oh. I'm so happy. This is so flippin' cool. Awesome. Anyway, here he is. I've been Dan. You've all been pretty awesome. I'm definitely going to be up for a while messing around with this thing. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.